one of the biggest crypto rallies might be ahead of us, and this one might be actually bigger than the last bull cycle, in fact mimic the bull cycle of 2017, and I will show you why that is and how that could happen. And also I'm going to talk about the NFT space of digital collectibles, because there is some development in that could be very interesting for you. Hey everyone, it's the Patient Hodler coming at you with another video. Very quick update here from the beautiful Amalfi Coast in Italy. And if you enjoy these quick crypto NFT updates, then let me know by smashing up the like button right now. Also subscribe to the channel with notifications on, and let me know in the comments below what you think about this crypto rally and also about the developments in the NFT space with Cryptoys and with VeVe. But let's actually start first with where we are and how this looks. Look at that beautiful view here. If we're looking down here, we actually see one of the Norman defense towers here at the coast, where the Normans helped the Longobards to defend against the Saracens. So very cool stuff here, a little bit of history. And then over there is the city of Maiori in the bay, and we have just been today up there on the lemon trail, which is a very cool trail where you can visit the lemon farms of the people that are living here and drink some fresh lemonade and some very cool stuff. And obviously here the ocean with some yachts in the background. I really love it. Beautiful place here, which is also the reason why I'm not making so many videos at the moment, but this one I really wanted to make because I think there is something interesting in the charts for crypto that actually not many people on YouTube are talking about at the moment. So make sure to stay tuned right now and to look at this. So first of all, Bitcoin has been breaking out of this bull flag, this downward sloping channel, since, I don't know, 1 or 2 weeks. And at the moment it is red again, and you could say, oh, actually nothing really happening with this breakout. But if you look closely, you can see that today is the weekly close, and the weekly candle closes just on top of the channel, where it basically perfectly retests and flips this overhead resistance into support. So I expect Bitcoin to go higher from there and the crypto space move with it. So I think that is really good. Next point here is that Bitcoin, for the first time since 2017, is breaking out of the M1 money supply comparison. So actually moving out of that movement with the M1 money supply, and it has been consolidating for a long time. And whenever Bitcoin has been consolidating long, the breakout was harder and more violent. And this is the longest consolidation against the M1 money supply that we ever had. So that is, the M1 money supply is the money that is actually in circulation. And every time, as you see in this chart, when Bitcoin is breaking out, the last time was 2017, then the move is very violent and it leads to a blow off top. So if we consider that this holds true for another time and past performance does not indicate future results in the same way, but you know that this history often rhymes, then we can also say that probably this breakout means that Bitcoin is going to go on a violent parabolic rally, is going to form a blow off top, and that this rally is going to be harder than every rally that we've seen before, as the consolidation before is longer than we've ever seen it before. And also what's interesting about this is, if you're looking at this chart and if you're looking at the previous cycle, you see that in the previous cycle during the pandemic, actually Bitcoin never moved out of this M1 zone, so it never outperformed the M1 money supply. Very interesting stuff in my opinion, and a good indicator for a very hard, violent move out of crypto. So let's also quickly touch on VeVe and on Cryptoys. So let's maybe start with VeVe, where I found interesting that VeVe announced, or VeVe CEO David Yu said that they're going to take part in the D23. So Disney 23, where the name is Disney for 1923, a founding year of Disney by Walt Disney. That VeVe is going to be a part of it, and VeVe is also listed among the partner brands and companies.
Steam as a beacon in the digital age, redefining what it means in collecting in digital era. As we move forward, our commitment remains to continue delivering experience, excite, and inspire. And looking ahead, my hope is to see VeVe become a household name in digital collecting, a platform where fandoms and all concerned around the globe to come and celebrate. I'm looking forward to see you guys, whether in our next live events in D23 or San Diego, or in New York D23 or San Diego, or in New York Comic Con. So stay tuned with more updates coming.
So I think that is obviously bullish for VeVe, because it also says, okay, Disney is still doing new stuff with VeVe, which is good for everyone that still believes in VeVe and that still thinks that VeVe can do well. On the other hand, there is a good example for what VeVe can do better in another project, and that is Cryptoys project. And as already mentioned by a couple of people on Twitter, the tide raises all ships. So someone that is actually performing well in the NFT space, in the crypto space, is going to benefit the entire space, and that is what Cryptoys is doing at the moment. So Cryptoys has launched their marketplace with rareables with interoperability, so you can actually trade your collectibles now, your Cryptoys collectibles, and you can send them to the MetaMask wallet, which they call teleporting. Maybe that makes it easier for retail investors or for people that are not so familiar to understand how the tokens are transferred into the MetaMask wallet. And I think that is in general a good movement. And actually rareables is in the IMX ecosystem. And when a couple of years ago Ecomi and Veve moved to IMX, we were hoping that they would integrate in that way with rareables, so that you can actually auction off your collectibles and move them out to rareables and sell them outside of the market, therefore capturing the liquidity that is in these markets, which would coincide with cryptocurrencies being used to purchase those collectibles and so on. This did never happen, but I think there is still a chance that we could see this at some point. I hope that we will see it at some point. I hope that VeVe is taking note here, and I don't think that it is a negative. I just think that space as a general needs to move there, and then hopefully also VeVe and their licensors can be comfortable with interoperability and self-custody. Very important to note once again that the difference between self-custody and interoperability is very significant. With self-custody, you can technically move your token on to, let's say, a ledger or something like that, cold storage. But if you cannot move it anywhere else, it's not of much use. So you also need to have interoperability to be able to move it to another exchange like OpenSea or Blur or, yeah, let's say rareables or Token Trove or whatever, and then to be able to sell it there. However, there's also another way of interoperability, which is the interoperability of collectibles into games and metaverses, which is also important. And I think if we can have pioneers like Cryptoys doing very well in this space, and they can actually build something where also VeVe can benefit from that idea and see that it works, and where licenses can see that it works, I think that will benefit the entire space. So I am not paid in any way by either VeVe or Cryptoys, but I think the development is very interesting. It's such a young space, and I think that all these developments will raise awareness in the end, as the NFT space and all that NFTs interoperable to games and so on, as this space is not getting much attention at this point in time in the crypto cycle. I have made some live streams and videos about this, so if you haven't seen them yet, then make sure to check them out right now. You can find them in the live stream section, or you can watch the last videos. There you will find some information about where we are in the cycle and why NFTs are just not moving. Now, let me know in the comments below what you think about all of this, and wherever you are on the world, have yourselves a great morning, evening, day, night, or afternoon. I hope I hope your day is as beautiful as this day here. Let's take another look at the wide ocean and at the Bay of Mayori, and yeah, I hope you can see that here. It's really beautiful, and yeah, have a good one, everyone. Bye.